So how did Lesli Kay become a trailblazer in her home state of West Virginia? She was the very first girl in her town to have a bat mitzvah, the traditional ceremony celebrating the passage from girl to woman in the Jewish faith. By the time Lesli Kay was in college, she'd been battling bulimia for 10 long years. She was sick, out of control, and ironically, overweight.
I was not thin. That's a misnomer. I mean, people go, oh, she must be bulimic. She weighs 80 pounds. No, I would eat so much food, peanut butter, cottage cheese, icing, and I would get so sick, but I couldn't make myself get it all up. When I was bulimic, I was the heaviest that I've been throughout this entire process.
Lesli knew it was time to stop, but she didn't know where to turn.
My mother knew I was sick. My dad knew I was sick. My dad was a doctor, but they didn't speak, my parents. So I didn't get help.
Help did come eventually, and from an unexpected place, her college boyfriend.
I met a guy, Barney, who taught me that eating was fun and really stayed with me through it. You know, I don't even know if he knew that I had an eating disorder. I'm not even sure. But it really took a guy giving me the affirmative action that it didn't matter what I looked like, it was about who I was inside.
Lesli made her way toward recovery. She joined a gym and stopped binging. Soon she was eating without worrying about her weight.
And it was at that point that I realized that if you eat enough during the day to keep your body happy and healthy and working properly, then you don't binge at night in your sleep. You know, proof will be in the pudding, I suppose.
After college, Barney moved away, but his impact has lasted a lifetime. With her life under control and her confidence restored, Lesli moved to New York, determined to act. She met with a casting director.
She thinks you're fabulous. You get some more acting experience as far as, take some class in New York and lose some weight, and you'll work like crazy. And I didn't take it bad. That's when I knew I was better.
Lesli scored appearances in primetime shows, movies of the week, and parts on Ryan's Hope, One Life to Live, and Loving. In 1997, Lesli got her big break. She landed the role of Molly Conlon on As the World Turns.
Getting Molly changed me in ways I didn't even know it could, because it moved me to New York. It made me very independent. It made me feel very good about who I was as an actor, because I was going to a job every day that was making people happy. You know, the fans were loving it or hating it, which is just as good, which people don't understand.
And life just kept getting better. Lesli fell in love with her co-star, Keith Caloris. They had a son, Jackson William, in 2000.
Look at the sun now.
A year later, Lesli won an Emmy. And to top it all off, in 2003, Lesli and Keith made it official and got married in Barbados.
Joyce, our nanny, was my maid of honor. And me, obviously, Keith, and Jackson, just the four of us. We didn't tell anybody. We didn't tell our parents. We didn't tell a soul. And, you know what's funny? I wouldn't do it any other way. How many people can say that? It was the perfect day. We had Keith, who was really, had a phobia of getting married. He was less nervous than I was. It was just woohoo, this is great.
Life seemed perfect for the young woman who'd been through so much turmoil, but that was about to change. Lesli's husband got a job in LA. Suddenly, the couple was bi-coastal, and Lesli didn't like it.
I don't want to say anything or jinx anything, but we really have the perfect relationship. And we have a great son. And you can't split up a family like that. You just can't.
Lesli then learned the role of Lois was up for grabs. And the best part? General Hospital is shot in LA.
You know, I fought tooth and nail, no pun intended, to play Lois.
The role was originally played by fan favorite Rena Sofer. They were some big shoes to fill, but Lesli was undaunted.
All I knew was that Rena Sofer played her. Rena Sofer is Russian Jew background. She has dark hair and blue eyes, and we're about the same age. And I went, I'm totally right for this character, but I really didn't know the character. I knew she was from Brooklyn. Brooklyn rocks.
Lesli had the looks, and she definitely had the accent.
Come over here, Mom.
But there was one problem.
Only little glitch was that I was still involved in a contract with CBS and As World Turns. I had 2 years left of the contract with the option to leave after one more. My agents and everybody, let's just say everybody, said it couldn't be done.
Everybody except the executive producer of As the World Turns, who did the unimaginable, let Lesli out of her contract.
I just feel very blessed that it all worked out because I love being on General Hospital.
They sequined it for me.
Lesli quickly made Lois her own.
I never really watched when Rena did Lois, so this is my take on Lois.
With one long exception.
I did, however, get her nails, her actual nails. They stick them on me every morning, so it's kind of like a piece of her is put onto me, and I kind of just envelop the character. There's like a drawer of 20 different painted nails, and so for each outfit is a different set of nails. So it's kind of fun.
Despite the demanding production schedule, Lesli always finds time to stay healthy. She demonstrated her favorite exercise on Soap Talk, and she is committed to helping others who are battling eating disorders.
It's a horrible way of life. There's no way you can enjoy it. And being 20 pounds heavier is better than running and ruling your life by what's going in your mouth and what's coming back up.
These days, Lesli Kay has her eyes set firmly on the future.
I really want another baby. I have to clear it around the corner first. Jackson wants a little brother or sister.
From troubled teen to confident star to happily married wife and mom, Lesli has come a very long way.
I can honestly say at this point, I am lucky, but I am grateful, and I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life.